My pronouns are she, her, and my POI is verbally. I'll start my speech now. This debate is not about how the highest court in the land is ineffective, but it's more on how the Supreme Court or the judicial system can be improved and be trusted by the public through the public referendum. So it's more on which side can actually benefit the main stakeholders in this debate, like specifically the policymakers, the public, and especially the citizen. So first of all, for OG may come here and tell us a couple of things, like how this undermines the democratic system or how this will be better judicial system. However, in CG, we have deepened the matter and take this issue more seriously by our team's contribution, which means that we approve to you on how this can further strengthen the ties between the government, the court, and the citizen, and how this will lead to better policy making. So a couple of things that our site wanted to make clear before starting the main clashes in this speech. First of all, the opposition bench cannot continue saying that the public don't have the capacity or the ability to make informed decisions on a matter. Because as we have said, like it's been made pretty clear in this debate that the standard voting age is 18, and the same goes to who gets say in the public referendum. By this age, we believe here that they have enough incentives to think widely, have finished high school, and is going to attend university. It's also important to note that not every single citizen has enough confidence and esteem to make a direct vote and voice their opinion to the public. This means that when people decided to vote their opinion and vote on something, especially the rulings of the highest court, they have thought through it thoroughly, and this goes to the election. Like, this is not a forced voting, or this is not forced public referendum. If people don't feel confident voting, they don't really have to vote. And what we're trying to prove here is that those who are truly confident and those who have enough esteem will vote, and that goes to the majority of people. And instead, the opposition bench needs to prove to us how they can better enhance public representation, because there are two goals in this debate: to improve policymaking and to improve public representation. And secondly is on how people can actually have a say. So going straight to our rebuttals and our clashes also, is whether public referendum is actually justified. Because on our side, first of all, we tell you that this can help strengthen the ties, and policy will only work, or rulings will only work, when number one, it is effective, which means that the majority of people agree on something. Number two, when the majority of the public truly trust the court and the government as a whole. And which has been made very clear that the highest court, or the Supreme Court or institutional court, they only deal with problems that affect every single citizen, for example, genocide or other kinds of problems as well, which we believe that it is pretty clear why people should have a say in this, because it directly affects them. So what does CO say in this matter? They say that people's political opinions could affect the ruling, and we believe that this is totally false, because if we trust citizens to elect government, like in the election, people are being manipulated, and people are affected by a lot of other media outlets out there, but we still trust them to make decisions when who should they elect as the president, who should be this or that, and that means we should also trust them to vote on important legal issues. And we have proved very clear in the beginning of my speech on how people, when they have enough confidence, they will vote on something. For me, if in my opinion, I think that this should not be happening, but I don't have enough confidence, and I believe that it's not right for me to do so because I'm just a person out there, I will not vote. Because we have made it clear why people who has enough confidence will do just that. As for OO, they say to us on how population are easily manipulated by the media, which is very harmful. Well, we say that it's normal for people to be manipulated by the media, and take the election, for example. People are being affected, but we can't blame everything because of the media, because we can understand how this, note that the majority of people's views are from the media itself, which means that the type of people who are more likely to stand up and protest are those who actively participate in media debates and shared views, which means that the views from media out there are mostly those from the people, and are mostly views that the reporters have collected from the people to create the news that we watch today. So overall, we believe that we easily take this debate because we prove to to you how on our side we can provide representation for the public, because we believe that ties are important when it comes to the court, when it comes to the government and the citizen. Because if people they're given a chance, and if people they're given a chance to just say yes or no on an issue, it can really change how the world look at things, and it can really change how the government make policies. Very proud to propose.